Alright, welcome everyone to episode 91 of Box News, taking on the road today to talk about Fight Night Champion.
Welcome to Box News. Welcome to Box News. Welcome to Box News.
This is the fifth installment in the Fight Night series, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. Get in the game. Unfortunately, this was a game that I had a hard time getting into. Not off the bat, but really keeping consistent gameplay and interest was the difficult task. It starts out rather different than any other game, especially for a sports game. It starts you off with a scenario where you are pitted as being basically knocked out in a prison boxing match, and you have to get up and then fight back and win it. And then it unravels the story, asking you to continue championship mode. Basically, the story is about a character who is in prison, and you learn how he got there throughout the story of the game. Basically, he was set up by the owner of the boxing organization, and now you're trying to fight your way and make your comeback. And that's what the story is all about. I don't want to give any spoilers away other than everything that I've just given so far. Well, I don't want to give anything else away. But that's the gist of the game. It puts you in different scenarios. One of them that was really aggravating to me was you start out the fight in the second round. In the first round, you broke your right hand. So all you can do is do left jabs. Come on. Motherfucker. Left jab. Left. Come on. This game's stupid. And if you know anything about boxing, a guy is going to figure out that all you're throwing is left jabs. And eventually he's just going to block every punch. Therefore, you can't really do anything because if you throw right, you hurt yourself eventually, leading up to your health depleting and losing the fight. So it's a very frustrating thing. Some of them is headbutts, some of them are uppercuts. It's just kind of like basically Mike Tyson's punch out. Each character has their own certain specialty to them. You have to figure it out, although the cornermen tell you what they're going to do. So it's kind of a silly game. I would have rather just had straight up boxing and just go through tournament brackets and a decent story rather than scenarios. So that's a game that I put a lot of time into. But it just left me kind of wanting something different out of the game. I'm more into MMA than I am into boxing, so this one just kind of it just didn't keep me interested. But if you like boxing, then this game will probably be for you. There's a lot of big names and a lot of people you'd recognize from the people of the past and the present. Tommy from the Rocky movies, he was actually a legitimate boxer. Not a lot of people know that, but he was in this game as well. The one person that they are missing that's probably unlockable or downloadable is Floyd Mayweather. I didn't get him, however, but he's probably one of the characters that you can get. But yeah, this is basically, to describe this game best, would be like describing a model at the beauty pageants. Great to look at, but something is missing. It's not all there. And in this game, that's the mechanics, the combat. It's basically the fighting mechanics are not all there. So it's a game that I wouldn't really recommend to you unless you're a huge fan of boxing. So that's really it. I just want to thank you for checking out my review of Fight Night Champion, or 5 if you will. Stay tuned for more episodes of Box News. It's probably one of the dumbest angles for a fucking review. It's like, seriously, who reviews driving down the road in their fucking car? This is stupid. This dude gets paid to drive around in his car and talk about video games. I mean, can't even see me. This is stupid. Now apparently I'm at McDonald's. Ah! Like, hi, welcome to Box News. Let's talk about some video games, guys. Hey, this could be a good angle.